Welcome back to the main events of Italian diplomatic activity abroad. The attack on Polish territory is extremely serious and unacceptable, an affront to the security of the entire Euro-Atlantic area. Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani made this statement on 22nd of September during his briefing to the Senate on developments in crisis in Ukraine and the Middle East. Tajani also used strong words regarding the Israeli attack in Doha, carried out to target a Hamas delegation. During his Senate briefing, the foreign minister assured that the government is closely monitoring the situation of the global Sumud flotilla. Tajani stated that we will guarantee diplomatic and consular assistance to the 58 Italian citizens taking part in the initiative, as we have committed to doing together with the Prime Minister. The crisis unit of the Foreign Ministry remains in close contact with the Italian spokesperson of the flotilla. The Italian embassy in Tel Aviv has also been activated. Following the Israeli air raid against Qatar, Tajani sent a message of solidarity to the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Qatar, Sheikh Al Thani, and to the entire Qatari people. The attacks violated the sovereignty of a friendly country that has been working for months to stop the war in Gaza, Tajani wrote. We remain convinced that diplomacy and dialogue are the only true path toward just and lasting solution to the conflict, one that will finally allow both the Israeli and Palestinian peoples to achieve peace with security guaranteed for all. In recent weeks, the Foreign Ministry has been working to create a university corridors that would allow Palestinian students, recipients of scholarships from Italian university, to leave their country and travel to Italy. At Minister Tajani's request, visa producers have been clarified and accelerated, while the conditions still need to be created for issuing transit permits from Israel and Jordan, which are currently not available. At present, 152 students have received scholarships from the Italian university system. The matter is being handled operationally by the embassy in Tel Aviv, the Consulate General in Jerusalem, and the embassy in Jordan. Foreign Minister Tajani, together with the Minister for Sports Andrea Abodi, inaugurated the second edition of the Italian Sports Day in the world. This year's edition, held on 8th of September at Villa Madama in Rome, was dedicated to the theme Mountains and Sea, and anticipates the major international sporting events Italy will host in 2026, the Milano Cortina Winter Olympic and Paralympic Games and the Mediterranean Games in Taranto. The lessons of sport is clear. You only win by working as a team, Tajani emphasized, recalling the government's commitment to strengthening sports diplomacy, a sector employing over 400,000 people and generating 24.7 billion euros in added value. On 8th of September, Undersecretary for Foreign Affairs Maria Tripodi co-chaired in Rome, together with Peru's Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs De Negri Bosa, the fifth meeting of the bilateral political consultation mechanism. The meeting confirmed the excellent state of Italian-Peruvian relations. Particular emphasis was also placed on the upcoming 12th Italy Latin America and Caribbean Conference, which will focus on collaboration in the fight against crime and drug trafficking, supported by numerous initiatives in legal diplomacy and coordination among judicial authorities and police forces. Italy's ambassador to the United States, Marco Peronacci, at the first public engagement since presenting his credentials, opened the exhibition Depero, Graphics between Italy and the United States, dedicated to the Italian futurist Fortunato Depero at Embassy of Italy in Washington, where it will remain on display until 30th of January 2026. With nearly 50 works, the exhibition highlights Depero's pioneering role in integrating art, design and communication, particularly during his stay in New York between 1928 and 1930. A few months after passing, the Consulate General of Italy in Bahia Blanca organized on 9th of September the event The Last Round, tribute to Nino Benvenuti as part of the Italian Sport Day in the world. The sporting human legacy of Benvenuti, extremely well known and admired in Argentina across generations, was commemorated with the special participation of the country's most renowned boxing presenter, commentator and journalist Osvaldo Principi, who had interviewed Benvenuti in 2020 for Argentine television. That's all for now. Thanks for your attention and stay tuned.